it is an absolutely beautiful day today here in Fredericksburg. And, I thought, why not get this video out of the way? Now, typically, when I start system tests, I typically start them in the front of the panel. But since this is new system test 1, there's a reason why I'm not showing it in front of the panel. Because you don't know what panel I'm using. We'll come on to that. It's been like 70 degrees all week, and it is so nice. Starting off near the door, we have nothing. No, there's something. Just not there. See this piece of wood? There's the pole station. And there's the alarm. And the fire alarm wire. This is 18-2 solid core fire alarm wire, and it is like really nice. I just have this tied up in case we have a future project that we want to move these probably back here or something. We have the amount of wire needed. See, I think for the future, people. So anyways, we got the Mercom alarm up here, which is really like a cheap Chinese alarm. The horn's not operational right now for whatever reason, probably from the coding. I don't know. But the strobe does work, so swings and roundabouts. Right down here, we have an Edwards 270 SPO. And they're mounted on the side using these nice sideways mounted back boxes. How nice. And I still haven't taken that down, obviously. If we go over here, the camera's getting all choppy because we're going in someplace dark. How lovely. Right here, we have this Silent Night pulse station. I don't know the model number of this, but we'll see it on the inside. And yes, criticize me all I want. This is really loopy looking conduit. But it was an accident. I went a little bit too far, and then I realized, hey, this goes up to the back box perfectly. So up here we have the system sensor HR-LF, and I'll tell you what, we can take a look at the model number. Actually, here's the box right here. HR-LF. Yes, we did get that new. And there's the magnet, which it looks much better now. And as you can see, everything, it has fire alarm wire to it. It looks really nice. And you will hear this alarm. It sounds really cool. And out here, we got a 4251-20 and the Spectral Alert Classic remote strobe. And right here near the new junction boxes for the horn and the strobe, look how much nicer this is. We got a lot of fire alarm wire. We got a Wheelock RS. This is an RS for people who always have to say something before they actually see it. No, this is not an RSS. This is an RS. I'm referring to the people who say, oh, jump into conclusions, like, oh, I've never seen Bigfoot, therefore he isn't real. Well, you don't know that. It's just an observation. But that is an RS. I think my brother has a video of it somewhere. Anyways, so right here we got the Firelight BG10. We got new conduit. Doesn't look new, but it is new. And this is a weird setup. We got a Siemens UMMT remote horn. And we put it on a Gentex. I believe this is a simplex strobe plate, but the strobe is made by Gentex. It's on that. We got this from our vocational school. And here's some more fire alarm wire. Now, the panel. This is probably, actually, there's the smoke detectors. This is the only one working right now since I'm going to be rewiring all the the smoke detectors. But I just want to get this video out of the way, so it'll probably be done by the next video. The smoke detectors do work with this new panel, which is really nice since I didn't have to buy new smoke detectors. I was really happy. And right over there is the old panel. Alright, so the new panel we got, it's a really nice panel. A lot of people know about it. And it's very, very, very nice. It's very well built. It's easily programmable. I think y'all will be really nicely surprised. Also, by the way, we did cut this pipe down. It used to be like up here, much farther up here. Anyways, also I did get this these outlets wired better. See how, remember it was like just one right there, and it just yeah, I made this much better. I do have to get new outlets. Yeah. Anyways, here is the panel. Dun 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 dun. That's right. It's a Firelight MS10UD. 7 amps, 4 necks, 3 relays, and of course 10 zones, as you probably know. Now this panel is really, really neat. I love this panel. But first let's go on. Ow. That key pinched me. How dare it. Let's go on about these alarms over here. Now we're probably going to get a stopper for this. We may have to cut the conduit down a little bit because, as you can see, it's all the way over towards the side, but nonetheless, we'll probably get conduit. Now this is probably going to always remain a BG12, mainly because it matches Firelight, and guess who makes it? ME's10UD. It just looks good. And up here we got a Gentex Commander 3, set on, what is it? Chime, that's it. And the conduit's all new. I've been really getting good with my bends. And it goes into the panel right there. This is a notifier BG12. I'd like to try to get a Firelight BG12, so, you know, you could take the same key, just, you know, stick it in. But, such is life, I guess. I'll try to get one. As you can see, we got all the fire alarm wire going in all of their which directions. I had to get up there and staple those. That was not fun, as you probably guessed. Actually, I hurt my finger really bad. I think I got a splinter or something in it. Anyways, so here's the inside of the panel. We got NAC 1, NAC 2, Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, Zone 5, NAC 3, NAC 4, Zone 6, Zone 7, Zone 8, Zone 9, and Zone 10. We got this remote power supply sync thingamajig, and we got the 3 relays. Now, this is supposed to be alarm, trouble, and supervisory, but these are actually programmable to whatever you want, pretty much. So I can make these all alarm, or relays, or whatever I want. And guess who we got it imported by? Diller Alarm Company. They're a great company. So we just had to get some labels to put on it. That's not really a set, but I did not put that on. This one I did put on. Looks really nice. These batteries, we're probably going to get new batteries since they do work, but I kind of want batteries that match, and maybe I want to see if we get some, oopsies, Power Patrol batteries. Because, from my understanding, Power Patrol makes some pretty nice batteries. As you can see, this is two built-in dialers, which means I could probably dial my phone or something. I'll probably do that in a later system test. Watch out, people. And right here we got the USB programming thing, which is essential for any Firelight product. Now, you probably were noticing this. This is a security panel. Nothing really is hooked up to it yet. Let me get the key. Here's the key. Here's the inside of the panel. As you can see, it's hooked up to NAC 8, but right now it is not working. I don't know why. I may need to do some reprogramming. This key doesn't work very well. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Right here we have the wire for the power supply. Let me open this again. As you can see, I got fire alarm wire going from the relay to it. Stay closed. I don't like this door. I mean, you have to, like, watch this. You have to pull it up, then lock it. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a factory defect or what. We did get this panel brand new, by the way. Here's the annunciator. Nothing really much is going on. I'm not going to show the actual code on camera. That would be silly. But yeah. I've done a lot of conduit work. So, I'm pretty sure you're tired of me whittering on. Yes, let's get this video started. But first, I will not look at that right now. Let's just get this system started. Here we go. back to that. What a loud alarm. Jeez, that is loud. Trying to find, there it is. This was a 4 million LX. Okay. There. To make sure. Alright, now you probably noticed that after 10 seconds, this cut off. Let me reset this. This little lamp test. Resetting system. 10 UD. Aaron and Evan home. Fire alarm system. System's all normal. It's got the date and time programmed, so if you need to know what time it is, that is it. Also right here. A minute off. That's weird. But yeah, this panel is absolutely loaded with features. Yes, the access code is 00000. See input zones. You got your zones. Let's just use zone 1 for example. Panel area pull. You can label these for many different types of zones, like pull station, water flow, combo, I don't know, 2-hour detector, normal open contact, fire, tamper, fire. But this is a fire. Anyways, tamper, supervisory, medical alert, hazard, tornado process, axe switch, drill switch, reset switch, drill switch AR. I don't know what drill switch AR means, but anyways, so expect to see an annunciator because you can do it. In fact, let's just show you what a tamper does. Of course, you have to reset the panel. LCD's dirty. Ugh. Alright, let's pull it. It shows the supervisory, and that was a supervisory relay. So if I wanted to, I can make a tamper switch for the panel or the security panel, which I may do. Don't get me wrong, that will be pretty interesting. And of course it automatically resets. Now let's go back, I'm going to put that back to a pull station. You have verification, that doesn't work if it's a pull station, it just will not do anything. Pre-signal, freeze, supervise. I don't know what this is, but we're not going to mess with it. We're not going to know start now. Now this is, I think, for the enunciator, which would go right here. But since we don't have an enunciator, it's not going to happen. And that's where you program it. Of course, you could do that with this crappy little keypad right here, where you could program it with the computer, which is what we did. Let's escape this. See, NACs. NAC 1 is unintentionally only this. NAC 3 is everything else, and NAC 2 is the strobes. So, like, let's say we wanted to just mess with this and disable everything else, we can do that. See, this is programmed to California because of the kind of alarm it's on. In fact, the test zone is on. In fact, let's try March time, see what that's like. I'm sorry you're not seeing any of this. Let's disable this. It's going to give me trouble because it's disabled. You can see this doesn't work very well with March time. No, that's the firelight key. Don't go over there, thank you. Now we're going to put it back to California. What's the point of California code exactly? I mean, it just sounds so stupid. Californians, they're very weird people, to say the least. Let's see what else we could play with. Relays, see, you can just program it to whatever you want. See, both of these are assumed. Alarm. Let's change this to trouble. Since, oh, hang on. There's more, I didn't notice that. Look. Process monitor, AC loss hazard, medical silenceable alarm. See, that's really neat. Shame there's only 3 relays. What was I gonna do? Why do I keep playing around with the... Ugh. Alright. Let's see what else we have. System setup, option modules, which is just annunciator, bus, and an on-board, I'm just gonna make sure because I did put my phone number on this. I don't want people knowing my phone number. History, we got history, viewer events. It just logs that stuff. We got walk test. We'll try that in a minute. And as you can see right here, they got their incredibly complex method of telling you what kind of board this is. When 5 ED, a 10 UD, and I can't recognize that other one. Notice this is a no music note. That's a very weird ACK button. And yes, temporarily we do have it just wired to a regular cord that's plugging into the wall. That will be fixed soon. Let's take the keys, because we don't need them. Let's also take this key, because we're going to try this pull station over here. And I'm not going to want to fiddle with the keys if I don't have to, because there's a bunch of keys on this ring. And expect the battery to die, because it's on its no battery mark. This is going to be a long video. And of course, I forgot to re-enable the zones. Or the knack. See? It's not like with the SK4, MS4, and all that, where you could just automatically reset. You have to acknowledge it first. Now we are going to re-enable the knack. I forgot to press 0. Gosh darn it. 3 enabled, reset. And I guess this is a good time to say, time for a jump cut while I recharge the camera battery, because I forgot to do that. Thank you. Thank you for not doing that last night, Aaron. Anyways, see y'all in a second. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I think I have enough battery to last me. As you can tell, the time difference is kind of significant. But yeah, I kind of want to show you something as I was waiting for the camera battery to charge. Remember when I was mentioning about this? Here's an SHG. The lettering is extremely similar. Actually, that side's dirty. Let's look at this. See, they're incredibly similar. Also, notice the strobes. Although this one does not have the reflector to it. It's really, really bright if you haven't noticed that already. I may make a nighttime comparison, or just make a video of it at night. It's really bright. And also, as you can tell, I put the keys in their respective locations, so I don't have to worry about faffing around with keys, because it's very annoying and time-consuming. So, what pull state? Oh yeah, let's just go back to this one, since the knack was previously disabled, and that's my mom shutting off the water. You don't even have to push it in. You don't even have to push it in. I'll show you that in a second. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can juggle the camera and the keys around while doing this. See, watch this. So I'll just put my nail on the firelight. See, these were not very well designed pull stations. I mean, they look cool, but I don't know. Of course, got the clicky to it. Oh, that's a bright strobe. And let's put a reset on the system. We'll be doing a walk test, and I'll tell you what we'll also do a no power test, since these batteries do work really well with the panel. Go in. Alright, there. Now, as you can tell, this zone's been taken out because Evan and I really didn't feel it was necessary to have a zone here, because there's one on the other side, there's one right there, there's one right here, and if you even count this one, there's one out here. Which we'll pull this one. Oh. Very loud. Very, very loud. I can just reset it because I forgot I reset it. The pull station. Actually, I need the light. This was an adjustable pull station. You can see right here where there's an LED. This is an extreme knockoff of the BG8, but I'll tell you what we need to do. Focus. Ah. Just try pressing do that to see if it'll work. It didn't in time. Now, my phone battery is at 1%, but we'll see if what we can do. That right there is an LED. Right there. Not realized this until recently. This is a little indicator light. Boing, 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 boing. By the way, there is the model number. The SD500-PS, and the price is for enjoy use only. See, look, this is an incredible knockoff of the BG8. Well, like the MS6. But, I mean, it's just incredibly, it's incredible how boingy this is. Watch. And there goes the key. Boing, boing, boing. I'll just leave that in there because we will be doing a walk test. If you listen closely, you can hear the strobes clicking. Ow. Now, let us test this pull station. Oh, great. The battery. Now, this is a really crappy battery. Better get this reset while we're here. Stairway pole. Must have not saved. Now unlike the SK4 where you can just in here and walk test, this one you have to go to mode. You can just press enter. Whoopsie, I'm entering the wrong password. And go to walk test. Audible, please. Unit in walk test. Alright, here we go. Very, very loud. Again, trying to juggle the keys. And it's in trouble because it's in walk test. I don't like that alarm. What just fell? Is that the key? No, it was not the key. And I'm not gonna bother doing the last pull station because I'm pretty sure you get the point. let's see here. I forgot. I'm going to be doing and since this plug has one of these things, now let's acknowledge this, and here we go. Exactly the same way it would if it was in regular mode. Better get this reset before. Actually, let's just watch it. I have time. My battery doesn't, but I do. As soon as I switched on, it goes away. That's what this panel is. It doesn't keep it trouble. If you like let's say I was messing around with it, I knock off a resistor, it'll go into trouble, of course. Once I put it back on, the trouble will go away like nothing ever happened. That's good and bad. The good, I mean, you don't have to reset it. The bad, though, is that you can't tell if there was trouble or not. Like, let's say it happens a lot, but it only stays for a couple of seconds. You won't know if you never watch it. Of course, you could look at the history, but my phone's that. Now, we're in the shed. I put that on, by the way. This is gonna be one of the 2 future expansions. One out here, and the other to the garage. Yeah, see, this is first, so it doesn't run into my mom's Vine thing. Yeah. So that's gonna come in the future. We're pretty much almost out of fire alarm wire. 500 feet did last a lot, but it doesn't last. It doesn't completely last, which is a shame. No, not really, because we could probably just go get more. Again, yay for my battery that dies. Anyways, so I'm just gonna conclude this system test here by saying thanks all for watching. I know all y'all been waiting a while for it. I mean, I had it done way before I thought it would be done, which is extraordinary. I mean, I'm just so happy about it with this panel. It's such a great panel. And hopefully in the next system, we'll have... there it is. We'll have this up. This up. I want to get it up. But I don't know. That all depends what's going on. But, I mean, I guess for now, thank you for watching, and System Test 2 hopefully won't be far off. So, thank you very much for watching, and that will be it.